Hey guys, so random life updates today. I'm headed to Aldi's to do our shopping. So James had his 40th birthday over the weekend and we had a lot of fun. Took some friends and family and went bowling and had pizza and everything. We had a good time. And of course yesterday was his actual birthday, Sunday. You're probably seeing this Monday afternoon or Tuesday morning. And we just, I'm trying to think of different things to let you know that's going on. We sold one of our AKC puppies. We bought an AKC registered Siberian Husky for my daughter. And let me turn that off real quick. And it's supposed to be an opportunity for her to earn some money long term. But we want to return on our investment as well, getting her started with this. And so we're keeping the first litter's worth of income and she's getting a portion of it. So we sold one puppy yesterday, gave her $100. We're throwing the other $700 at our PayPal credit card. So rather than just paying it off by February, which would be the norm with our debt snowball, if the puppies all sell this month, with it, which they should, we should totally take care of it because the balance on that one's only $1,100. So I am taking the $700 to the bank today, and when I get home, I will go ahead and process that payment. So I'm really excited about that. We will be getting cable back, potentially. James loves his football, and despite having Hulu, Netflix, and Roku, even he has DirecTV for his customers in his office, and we use that sign-in to access football games and stuff on Sundays through the Roku at home. But there's always a glitch. I cannot tell you a single Sunday where we've just clicked on a game and it's been easy. And he's just really frustrated. Plus, he does not like having to wait for his shows that he likes, like Alaskan Bush People, Alone, any of the Gold shows about miners. He loves those. And so he approached me about, what do you think, when we had our budget meeting, we're getting cable back. And I said, I don't really feel right about it. I feel like that's, well, I mean, assuming after the introductory rate is over, it's usually for the package we get with taxes and everything like $90-something a month. I mean, that's almost $1,200 a year. I feel like I can't justify it just for TV. I feel like we watch enough TV as it is. But budgets in a marriage, I don't get to lay down the law just because I'm the nerd. And this is something that I think is important to remember. I think we as women tend to feel really super justified about our decisions as a whole, about whether they're emotional or logical or what. We just kind of feel like this is what I want and he should let me do it, or I just know better because I do this more, or whatever the case may be. I feel like we can have a tendency as the nerds to run over our spouse. And I said, look, this is something that's important to you, just like my essential oils are really important to me, and he's never like said, oh, you can't order essential oils this month or whatever. And I mean, granted, that's a business thing, but still, he's always been very gracious about that. He's never told me, oh, you can't get your hair colored anymore, anything. Never, not a word. Has always been very supportive. And I said that I think, sorry, I'm sitting here at a stop sign in the middle of our neighborhood because we have like no traffic. I'm letting them know to come on through. I would feel better about putting that back into the budget if we could knock out one of these credit cards a little faster. So we decided to knock out the PayPal and then take the money we were spending on PayPal and get cable, which actually what we're paying per month right now is $150, and I had rolled it up to, it was going to be like $250 in a month or so to get it knocked out. So it'll be less than that with the introductory rate that they always give you with DirecTV when you come back. So some of that will still go into the next credit card and some will go to cable. So that is a life update right there for you. I know a lot of people that just keep cable and baby step too, and we cut it out in the spring, and it's now fall, and it's just something that's important to him. And so, I have to work with him on that. He has just as much say into the budget as I do. And in a way, and to my way of thinking, more so. He's the head of the house and he is the income earner, and as long as he's staying knowledgeable about what our expenses are, and he understands this is what happened in September. We had I overspent, and I had to own that and come clean about that, and we had like $1,000 in medical bills. So I mean, September was rough, but this is something that's important to him to de-stress at the end of the day. And he really needs that because being a business owner is very stressful. He recently had another employee with no notice just quit on him. We live in a small town, and it is hard to find men that are grown up and work hard and show up on time and don't have their lives full of drama. I swear, I want to say like 3/4 of the people in this town are married crazy, and they let it roll over into their work lives. And this is just another example of that. And so now it's literally him and 2 techs, and he needs, you know, he needs to find somebody reliable. So he's got to start the whole interview and hiring process over again. Process of getting the uniform sent back to the uniform company, get things, if he finds a new hire quickly. In the meantime, he's going to be overworked. Taylor can help out and work, but he's got to be in school. And so he can only work once he's done with the school, and it's just like a whole thing. And I apologize for the sunglasses. Here, I didn't do any eye makeup besides mascara today because I'm feeling a little achy and fibro-y, and I know I'm going to be rubbing my eyes. I'm really, really bad about rubbing my eyes. And we're not supposed to get any rain until Thursday, so I'm not sure if I'm achy because I'm just sensing the pressure that changed that far ahead of time, or if it's because I had a little piece of birthday cake. Someone's behind me now. Birthday cake on Saturday. I don't eat a lot of sugar. I try to avoid sugar as much as possible. And so, because it just creates inflammation in your body, and when you have something like fibro or lupus or anything like that, it makes the pain worse. And so, yeah, so I don't know if it's the cake coming from Saturday. I had a teeny tiny piece, and I only had 1 piece, but it may be coming back to bite me today. So, life updates there. Let's see, what else is going on? Oh, Reese, our son, part of that medical bill, of course, with his brace. He should be getting his brace, and today he'll be in that for 3 weeks. And so I've got to go get this shopping done. His brace is supposed to come in. Taylor is going to be getting his driver's license on Friday, most likely, and I've got to get all the paperwork filled out for that with proof that we're homeschooling, and get that turned into his driver's ed instructor. And Taylor's got to finish paying him off. He is really looking forward to having a little bit more freedom as far as his schedule goes, being able to, you know, be involved in more activities and just whatever. And so we've got that going on, and it's just kind of been crazy. I am trying to do my fall wardrobe video, and what I'm running into is I'm literally probably going to have to shoot it in my pajamas, because if I want to lay everything out and show you guys and be able to, you know, I can't be wearing any of it. So I was looking at my wardrobe, like, you know, I'm literally going to have to be in pajamas or like a tank top, in yoga pants, and then just go over what I've picked. And I'm trying to get it all washed at the same time. I've just been really bad about doing that. Weekend was busy with James's birthday, so I gotta try and get that done. So anyway, our budget meeting went good. I'm not really setting goals for October. We have a lot going on this month. We have 3 birthdays, which James's was just here. Piper and Cameron's birthdays are this month. And we have the fair coming up. That's going to be our family thing. We're not doing anything else, no movies, no eating out, nothing. We are taking the kids to the state fair. We have a wedding for a friend at church that's coming up. Of course, Reese is going to be in a brace. Taylor's getting his driver's license. It's just going to be a crazy month, you guys. We have Fall Festival. I cannot talk today. Church fundraiser on the 22nd, barbecue thing. Fall Festival on the 29th, at church with a little trunk or treat, and also giving away food and just trying to be a blessing to the community in general, making it about more than costumes and candy. And so that's what we're doing. And so anyway, I will talk to you guys later. I am trying to work on that budget video, or the wardrobe video. Like I said, I'm not setting goals. Weight loss is still going along very nicely, and I'm very, very happy with that. I expect that to continue in progress. My one thing for October is I want to get to the library more with the kids, and I want to start reading some steampunk literature. I recently watched the documentary Vintage Tomorrows, and I've always been into sci-fi, but the steampunk twist on sci-fi is something I never really delved into. I've got some friends that are into it. I've got some family that like to do cosplay. But I never really got into it myself, but watching the documentary was fascinating, and I love the idea of old looking technology that's very advanced. I love the aesthetic of steampunk in a lot of ways. And so I want to get to the library and create myself a steampunk reading list to work through on these cooler fall evenings with a cup of coffee or tea or cocoa, and eventually when it gets cold enough we'll be able to have a little fire in the fireplace. So yeah, so if any of you guys are into steampunk or you have like a favorite reading, an author or series that you're reading, you have recommendations for me, let me know, because I'm really excited about getting into something new. I don't have a lot of time to read. I don't read a lot. It's hard for me to find things that pique my interest to make it worth using my little bit of free time on. So I'm excited about this. This is going to be a big deal for me. So anyway, I am almost to the bank, so I'm going to let you guys go, and I will talk to you later.